Ah, welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. We'll just check it on the sunflowers. We picked up a mowing contract. So let's head over to the shop and see what we can get out of it. I think it's on field 31. It's worth a fair bit of cash. They usually give us a pretty big decent tractor, one of them Chrome Big M's or something, but it looks like they haven't this time. I don't think this is going to work because I don't think this tractor has a front PTO. So how am I supposed to run that? Wicked. That's not going to be cool. I think that back mower was like 250 horsepower or something, so nothing I've got's going to run that. There. 250 horsepower, then 100 horsepower, that's 350 horsepower, and I got nothing over 200. Do I have a lawnmower? I thought we did. Might take us a bit longer, but we could always buy one. That thing there. That's 6 meters. It's about the widest we're going to get, I think. What's that? 6.3. Does that leave a gap in the middle though? That is the question I have. That's expensive, eh? It's $2,000. That says 12.3, and I know that leaves a gap in the middle. I mean, worst case, we could just use the rear one. And then just come back and mow any gaps, I guess. How big's the gap's going to be, and is it adjustable? That's a pretty wide gap. Is it adjustable? Let's turn on. I don't think you can. I thought you could move these in and out. Nope. I mean, that's what we've been given, so maybe we just head up there and give it a shot. Worst case, if it doesn't work, we can just hire something like that little $15,000 one. I think this is field 31 we need to go to. I woke up, grabbed it as soon as I can because they've been disappearing that fast. So let's send that one up there. We'll use our little tractor and the other tractor to transport some stuff up as well. That way we're not going back and forwards 15 million times. Even though this thing's slow, at least it's still taking something up there, you know? I don't know what it's going to be able to tow, but I'm pretty sure we could take something up. Maybe it can pull the baler. Or the bale wrapper, actually. Alright, he can go to field 31 as well. Grab this thing, we'll try and get the front forks off it, and maybe we can take the windrower up at the same time, or the tedder. And worst case, if this mower doesn't do too good just doing the rear, we'll just come back and get that little John Deere one. What a pain in the bum, get a tractor you can't even use. So can we put this on the front and then tow the windrower on the rear? That is the question. Well, it hasn't flipped, so that's a win. That's the second time that's happened to me on this map, where they give you out the gear that doesn't work. Oh, one of the workers is blocked again. What are you doing? Let's see how much trouble that one can get into. What a pain in the butt ski. Nice big tractor, but no front PTO, so... Oh shit, I probably should have just got one of them front hydraulic things and stuck it on them. We could have used it. Wonder if it's worthwhile going back to grab that. We got to go back and get the baler anyway, so may as well do that. Go and get the baler. Put a front hydraulic on it. And then that way we can bring the mower and everything up, and that'll be the cheapest way to do it. And if it doesn't work, it's only $1,000 loss. I think this is the field here. I mean, it's going to take a while for the other tractors to get up here anyway, because that other little one only does like 20 mile an hour or something. So I've seen this oil pump here, so I mean, if I buy that field, does that mean it generates income, or is that just there for decoration? I was trying to beat the white car, sorry. It's just been a pain in the bum. Well, the other two tractors are going okay up here, so yeah, I guess if we can say that now one of them's blocked. It's a pretty hefty load on that thing, he's flying. Yeah, I think we'll just grab this front hydraulic, and if that works, we're laughing. We can bring the baler up at the same time, and then just one of the other tractors we can come down to pick up the bale loader. Just hope the hydraulic clicks onto the front, and if it does, we are on a winner. Got a fair few crops sitting there that we're going to have to clean up too, so... Right, let's see if this works. So you can get these things. Front lifter, front hydraulic. Let's try this. Wicked. There we go. Awesome. That was lucky. Only a few $100 fee to lease it, so that's a win for sure. Alright, let's send him up here. Move all this gear out of the way so we can start mowing, and one of the workers is blocked. Probably it was because he was parked behind me. That it was. Drop this off, head down, and I'll grab the bale loader. And then we'll pop back here and get all this work started. Where are we going to go? Here. Send him on his way. We'll see you soon. Well, that worked. It's coming through here now, getting the bit that I missed. But it all worked. A bit of a dodgy setup on the front, but that's the way to do it if you... if that's how you got to do it. I was lucky, I reread the contract, because it come with a tedder and a windrow, and I'm like, oh cool. I'll throw the windrow on the back of the little tractor, that thing will handle it. Read the contracts, because obviously there's something going on with this one. They've given us a tractor that won't work with a gear, and they've given us gear that's not needed, because it says to mow, then bale, and sell. So I just want it turned into silage. Whereas if I use the tedder on it, it may not have allowed me to do that. So just double check your stuff. I'm not saying that you don't, but sometimes I don't if I'm in a bit of a rush. And luckily this time I did, because baled the grass. If I'd tedded and windrowed it, it would have turned it into hay, and it might not have let me sell it. It might not have let me do it, and it would have been a waste. So I was going to throw the little tractor here onto this, send the worker out, do it all, then come along behind in this and clear it up. Luckily we checked it. There's going to be some on the outside edge we can't get because this windrower doesn't stretch out far enough. It says it's not on leased land, contracted land or whatever, so we'll just do our best and take what we can. But for now I'm just gonna... I was having cruise control turned on. What's going on here? Just trying to do cruise control so I don't have to hold the button down. But I will keep heading on to this, and we'll get back to you when we're getting ready to bale. Well, we're up to the baling part. 26 bales so far. There's a bit of grass around the edges that we can't get, unfortunately. We're going to try and scoop up as much as we can. I can't remember if it was this field or... it might have been field 34, I think. Hang on. 33 it was. I had a baling contract to do there. I can't remember, it was 60, 70 bales. And the contract actually cleared after like bale 34 or something like that. It was madness. I ended up with 33 bales and about 30 grand cash. So if that one pops up, I'm keen to give that one a go again for sure. Just in case, you never know. That 30 bales already, so we'll try and skip up as much as we can just to get the bale or two. There's still a fair bit of grass laying around. Some of it's on the outer edge, and the windrow is not far enough out to reach it, unfortunately. It'd be super cool to try and get one more bale squeezed out of this. We're so close. We're like a bit of a scavenger now. We're on the hunt for any little free patches of grass that we can collect. There we go, that's enough. Turn off baler, unload baler. So we got 33. Not bad at all. We'll dump this down just here. I think what we'll do is we will use this tractor to pull the trailer. And we'll use our other tractor to run the baler, not this little one. I think it will do it, but unhitch that. We'll use this one. Should have enough power to run the baler and not hassle it so much. And we'll get up here, get this baler hooked on. This thing is in need of a service and it's going to be expensive. Did we buy this one second hand? I can't remember now. Maybe we did. Oh, that's what we haven't done today. Haven't looked at the shop. I can't remember if I don't know if I bought this one brand new or not. I think we... I can't remember. Hopefully we haven't messed up and it's the right bale size. Otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Yep, wicked. Alright, I'll keep wrapping these bales. 32 to go. I don't know how much that trailer holds. I think it's 24 maybe. So it's going to be a couple of runs. But hopefully we can send the, once the trailer's full, we'll send it down, empty it out, and see if we can keep a few for free. Always good. Have a little bit of extra cash laying around in the form of silage. Gonna need it, you know, when we start making total mix ration and stuff like that. And while I remember, there is one down here in the bushes, so we'll unload this one here. We'll head down and get it. That way I haven't forgotten it. And it shouldn't be a major issue. It's probably in a pain in the bum spot too. Come on. Maybe if we push it with a trailer, we can't get around it. Bump it with a trailer, it might just get away from that tree. Got it, wicked. I think we're going to be able to get that one. Right, I'm going to keep going around in circles, wrapping stuff in plastic, and I'll get back to you when we're ready with the load. Alright, so I've dropped off one load already down there. I haven't sold them off yet, I just picked them up and dropped them off, so we didn't have to do the driving back and forward. There's not that many left here at the moment, but we're going to collect these ones up. Get these down to the sell station, which I think is the Sell Everything, just near our land. We'll make sure we've got everything collected up, then head down the hill. Do a quick double check. Yep, we got everything, so transporting position turned on, and let's get down there. Might even catch up to a couple of other tractors that I've already sent back with the workers. Might just try and hoof it across the back of this track. Not a bad tractor, this thing. 32 hours on it. freshly serviced by the look of it until we got it. Yeah, no, I'm pretty keen on looking at the value of that farm where we are there without hitting anything. Oh, that's a lot of cash. Another workers is blocked by something. Or that one just ahead of us. Baseball field's pretty cool. I like that little house and plot of land there though, that's nice as well. There's a farm at the top of the map that's really good. There's a couple of farms that are really good. We'll end up probably trying to buy them or do a deal as we start getting crops and things available. Maybe we can do some, hey, if we do this for 12 months, is that okay with you and we buy that or something like that? We get a loan. To do it if we have to as well, because we know we're going to have that money coming in. Who's going to get there first before the train comes? Hopefully there's no train coming. Made it. Here's the rest of the bales that we dropped off. Let's just check to see where we have to take them to be safe. Sell everything container. Let's just make sure there isn't. I'd seen a couple of, there might have been Mr. Silly P. I've seen they were renaming sell points, but I haven't figured that part out yet. That one there, let's tag it just to be sure. Let the trailer fill up with our bales. Probably should have just taken over what we already had and then might have been able to keep some. Maybe what we do is we just unload a few of them and see if we can keep any. Try that. Contract's finished. 15 grand. As well as 5 bales on the trailer. It's not going to turn around sharp enough there, is it? Yeah, 15 grand. 5 bales. And then what have we got here? Another 5, so that's 10. These ones look bigger. They won't let me load them up. How come the bale loader let us do the bigger ones? That's a bummer. We could have fitted them all on a couple of loads then. Drop these off there. Wicked. Unhitch that. Have to finish off the contract. Unfortunately, no more contracts today. So if you ever need them, it's just the front hydraulic. Works a treat. All of our stuff's now returned. We can hook up with our trailer. Gotta get rid of that Durante trailer too. I think that's just the least one that we had. This trailer up, we'll go and check all of our production stuff. Load everything up, and then Bob's your uncle. Make sure our cattle have got enough feed. We'll clean out their manure and slurry and milk. And I was just also wondering, what have we got there actually? We've got a few grapes. Oh, a little bit of food left, but not much. Fair bit of manure by the look of it, which is good. Alright, so there's the open air gardens. That one needs manure. Grass silage. Alright, so where is... Oh, that one. Wrong one. What's in this thing? 11,000 litres of seeds. I'm going to have to build one because so we can have it close by. Right, let's get this stuff loaded up. I'm not sure how much we're going to have. Maybe a little bit. There might have been some sunflower oil and stuff there, but not so far. Oops. Don't want to get them stuck on each other and ripping each other off. Push that in neat so it doesn't wreck the rest of them. Usually when I do that, they go shooting off the edge or mess everything right up, so taking it easy. Strap that one down so we don't lose it. What's in there? A few olives, flour, wheat. I wouldn't mind putting like another production in for the grape processing plant or something like that. I like this one, the little grain mill though, it's good. I know there's an all-in-one food processing plant. I've just got that over in the Backroads County map at the moment, so we're sort of starting from there too. It's a good way of getting your productions up and running without spending too much, but it's a bit full on too, because like it's one building that does heaps, and I mean it's great, but I like having more little buildings. But at the moment we're trying to buy land, and I was hoping to have like a few more contracts by now, and that way we could have some more little plots of land. Even these, if there's any more vacant ones around like these, we could use them. I know there's one up there near the train station we could probably get. I don't know how much that one is. Have a look once we've loaded this up. But you know, put something on there that processes the grapes into juice or raisins, and you know you can work your way up through those and do others as well. This one's good, it gives us olive oil and sunflower oil, but you know there is other productions that continue that on too. That's done. We're also going to have to look at a way of sorting out some total mix ration and things like that. I mean, it's not that expensive to buy it at the moment just for the amount of cattle we got, but it'd be cool to add that into the mix as well. Grapes. come down. So I'm trying to get it done as fast as I can, but at the same time I don't want to make mistakes like that, because then it takes us more time to get it done. That one is good. I've got to sort out the noise suppression on my microphone. I'm not sure I could, when I was listening to when I was editing it the other day, I could hear the button presses and it annoyed me. So I've got to figure that out as well. If you got any hints and tips like that, whack it in the comments or jump into the Discord. Let us know. Any help is greatly appreciated. So we'll take this up to the cell station. What is there? 15, 17, 18,000 litres of products. That silo in a bugger of a spot. Chugging it all down, look at that. Oh, 52 grand. Not too bad at all. Didn't check for a train then, luckily there wasn't one coming. Alright, I'll load all this up and they'll be back shortly. Alright, we'll drop this one off. I don't want to throw the corn on the back because I don't want it to go to the mill and get turned into pig food, because I have no use for that at the moment. I might just load that into the trailer and throw it in the silo for now. Actually, don't even think we have anything in the silo yet. And there's also two cheapish fields we're going to have a look at in a minute. Just around the corner. One's tiny, but it could be cool to throw a couple of productions on it. I just noticed you can't actually buy the BGA. That sucks. But these ones picking up. So they're done. We won't get paid for them until tomorrow when we can make something out of them. No, our wheat field hasn't grown yet. It still says wheat, it still says 100% fertilised, but nada. Nothing's happening, which is a bit annoying. Alright, we're going to drop this trailer over here. Nice freshly mowed paddock. Gets unhitched, there you go. I'll have a look at a couple of fields over here, so I'm going to put some manure in there, just remind me of that. This little field here, I think I'm going to buy that one in between the dairy and the park. And there was one up here, this thing here. Don't know what it's for. This could be cool for some productions if we can fit them in. It'd be great if we could get rid of some of these fences. Cash towards buying it. Where are we? Over here. There's don't know what that one is. This one's 69,000. That's 5 million. 69 grand ain't that bad. Like, let's see what it looks like with the production building sized up in there, just so we can see. And it sucks because I'm gonna have to do like another bio plant because that one doesn't work, and this is the cheapest one there is. It's gonna take up a ton of room. And it's really not gonna make us that much amount of cash at the moment, so great processing. If we can stack them over like this, probably get a couple in there, wouldn't you? Get 2 or 3 in there, no worries at all. That's 80 grand. I'm gonna put one of these in. How can we squeeze that out? Can we throw that in here and not upset people? Doesn't it stink? Doesn't make manure or any poopy stuff. Getting pretty full down there. We could be sneaky and add that in the middle. That could be a plan. I mean, we probably should just buy the land next to us too, and then that way we can just whack it over there, but... Cow feed mixer. That's huge. Okay, so that's an option. This one. This is what I was talking about, the all-in-one production. That's heaps of stuff. Just wonder if we should whack it in here just for now, just to help us turn over some more cash. Obviously no room for that there, but we could probably drop it in here. Definitely up here, wouldn't upset anybody. Now the house is gone, we've got the spare room. Let's do it, we've done it. So I want that light gone. In the wrong spot now because the house is finished, all gone. Right, so let's head back. We'll get this land, I think, but not right now. Not right this second anyway. See you back at the house. Alright, so what I'm thinking is with our new production, does it do anything with the grapes? There you go, grapes and raisins. Let's turn them both on. And we'll turn our grapes to distribute. Distributing. What else can we do? So we could do bread. We can't do cake because we need sugar and eggs and all that stuff. We're going to have milk coming in at the moment from our cows, so we can turn that on to the sunflower oil and stuff. I'll leave at this mill over here. Hopefully it sends here, not there. That's the issue, see, because this one does so many different things. You can get caught out with it. Because it sends it to 2 different places. So what I'm thinking is our flour that comes out of here could possibly go there. Ooh, fan's going off. So what we'll do is we'll get our flour that can distribute to there. Like that. And then we can start making bread up at that in the mill. And we will get our... How much milk have we got in here? 10,000 litres. We've got to get them some food too, because they're almost out. And some straw. So let's get into one of our trailers. Where have we got our... I think our little trailer's over here. I don't think any more contracts have popped up yet. Turn before we get anywhere near anything. The baling contract's turned up, so we might take that one on. But I'm thinking if we put in a what would you call it? A open air garden, another one. Maybe we can run sugar beet on that for now until we can get more fields done. That can turn into... use it at the factory to turn into chocolate, or to sugar, sorry. And then with our milk, we can do milk and chocolate. So we need to buy some total mixed ration. Do they sell it in the big bags or just in the pallets? I only want to buy little bags of it because that would be a pain. Fertilizer, mineral feed. What's that? 1,100 bucks for 1,000 litres. I didn't realise these ones were here for so long. Sorry about that. Work. We'll grab that one. I can't remember who I've seen using them, and I'm like, wow, I've skipped past it all the time because it just says mixed ration, not total mixed ration. And I was just buying the smaller ones, but having the bigger ones available, same price. Wicked. Fill it up. We've got to get some straw as well. I don't know if we've got any straw anywhere. I don't think we do yet. Unfortunately, so we'll have to find. Can you buy that from the animal dealer? Where can you get that from in this map? Straw. I've got 2,000 litres of it. I can buy it from Farm Supplies Production and Larson's Livestock, so we can always just go and buy some from there. We should have bought the other tractor. I didn't really think about the weight. So we'll get this down to the cattle. We'll throw our trailer on, go and fill up the milk, drop that at our production plant to get that sorted. And there's still no wheat on our field. Like I'm starting to get worried we're going to have to replant soon, or this field's just not going to work. No idea. It's all done. It's legit. Like I don't know. When can you sow wheat again? I should wait until then or just throw something else in all honesty. Hopefully this tips out without wiping out the machine. There we go. The cattle go on with food. Yep, it's getting up there. Gonna need more, but that's not enough. It'll be enough for now till I can do the rest off camera. Saves boring you all too much. One of our productions need manure. I wonder if they've been pulling from that. Grapes. Takes a while to wind this thing up when she's getting started. But at least now we got manure for free. So, you know, I was going to take that and sell it. Then I'm like, oh, I better check our production and see if they need any. They'll probably use it all. But it's like, it's free, so who cares? I don't mind. And once we get more land, we can have more cattle. So, you know, it's being able to use that for fertilizer instead of having to buy fertilizer all the time. That's a win-win in my eyes. Let's go and get some straw. But I think what I might do is dump this tractor off. Doesn't like towing that. Maybe it can do the water cart instead. See, look, it says it's growing. I just don't get it at all. Something's not right, and I don't know why. Never had it happen like that for this long. The tractor is in need of some repairs very soon, for sure. Needs a good wash too. So where do we buy the straw from? That is the question. Maybe near the bales there? There's livestock in it. Yep. Maybe they only buy it, don't sell it. I can buy manure here. You start filling. Nothing there. Nothing there. Well, we'll head up to the shop and see if we can buy some. Actually, I wonder if it will auto-fill into this trailer, because then we can take more and just put it in our silo that we've got there now. So he's going back and forwards for numerous loads. Alright, heading back with our straw. I took on that baling contract. I've just got the worker taking the stuff up and down now. We might throw that baling trailer on the back of the little tractor there. Ooh, that's a bit bad. Stuck now. Come on, you can do it. I didn't think that was coming out then. Lesson learnt. Don't use a big trailer under here, but we probably will again, so you know. So I can interfere with the roof there. Not so bad. I think it might be full. Nope. Okay, what's that lead? Yes, this isn't a good trailer for that farm. This one. Alright, it's up to 17,000 litres, so that's good enough for now. I think that trailer can be returned because it's pretty much useless. What we need it for at the moment. We'll park that one there, get it out of our way. This one can take up the windrower and tedder, I guess. The little one can pick up our milk and get that across to our processing plant for that one. The lease tractor should be heading down here shortly. What else? Oh, I've got to give this tractor a quick going over, give it a quick service and check because she's not in a good way. I don't think we're going to worry about the repaint for now because 14 grand isn't what we're doing. That's what we got. Have we looked at the second-hand stuff today? I've got to make sure I check on it all the time, otherwise we'll get to the point where it's like, oops, we missed something. Alright, we got the milk all loaded up. We're going to head over to the new all-in-one production, which as soon as we get enough cash we're going to get rid of because it's going to be a pain. I think we should probably purchase this land here straight ahead on the right. We own the one on the left, not the right. And then that'll allow us to put a few productions in there, I think. Even just a couple or one. And then we can put something else up on this field here or just put in some more open air gardens. But yeah, for now it's going to let us earn that little bit more cash. Get the property to do that stuff too, so it's not all downhill, but it's just make sure that our milk's turned on. We do them both just for something different. So have we got grapes are coming here, olives are coming here, sea sunflowers are coming here. I didn't want them coming here, I wanted them to go for the other place for oil. Fortunately that sucks. I didn't want that to happen. we can I mean, we can turn everything on in here, but then it's just sunflowers. So what is that? Sunflower oil 48, 200 to 100. See, this one runs through it heaps faster, but it's got less. 2 to 1, 3600. So yeah, this one works better. I'd rather try and keep it all going there. So worst case, we'll just turn the auto delivery off. And we'll just have to drop it off there every day. Because I only really wanted that one there just for the milk, because we can't afford a dairy yet. Just little things like that. And for the flour that we get to turn it into bread. That's the only reason I wanted it. Let's go and check out the slurry. We'll sell that, and then we'll check the second-hand shop. I've got all of the equipment on the way up there now with both tractors. Everything should be up there if it's not already. I won't sit there and bore you with all of the lawn mowing and tedding and windrowing. We might pop in and just do a little bit, just an update, but we've all seen it before, and I don't want to be repetitive or too repetitive. It's a bit hard when that's the only stuff that we got going on, but that's why I'm trying to get some money in, buy some land, get some more productions happening, and keep things flicking over. How much slurry do we have? Fair bit, actually. See, look at all these things. 108 at the sell everything. 110 at the biogas plant. I think we'll just sell it there, sell everything. It's only a few bucks more. I don't mind losing a few bucks just to go to that one and get rid of it. It's not a whole huge amount, but it's still cash. So if it was like, if the sell everything was worth more, I'd probably take it to the BGA just so it was the right thing to do. But what was there? 16,000 litres, wasn't there? 18,000. Okay, I did not see that. Didn't think there was that much. Maybe I did, just didn't pay attention. So we will drop this off over here. We'll check the second hand, the used market. We've got a little bit of cash sitting there, so hopefully if something good pops up we can grab it. So it usually happens that when something good turns up we don't have cash. And then when we've got cash nothing turns up, so. Grass is all looking smicko since we mowed it. Alright, what have we got in the used market? That's not a bad tractor. That's a large tractor, isn't it? Probably way too big for anything we're going to need right now, but they're worth normally 2,800. Oh, that's a hard one to pass up. It's 296 horsepower or 415. We don't really need. I reckon we do that one. We can always upgrade the motor later. I think we do that. That's what we're doing. That's us, for sure. 140 grand, it's normally 280 plus the motor. So I mean it is used, yes, I know, but we're not going to have 300 grand to spend on a tractor anytime soon, so it all looks good to me. We got a third, what's it, 15 hours, and it does 63, so we are laughing. We don't have to putt around doing 15 anymore. Well, not all the time anyway. We'll put this to work and send it straight up to the that was a score. So stoked. Oh, just wrecked it. The thing is, even if we don't need it later on, we can sell it, and because we only got it for half price, it's not going to be such a huge loss. Send him up there, we'll get some of this mowing done and get back and see you shortly. Welcome back again, we're just on the last bale or so. Hopefully we can get one more bale. We should be able to, otherwise we can scab a little bit up and finish off a bale. There we go. There's a little tiny bale here that isn't the right size, but we'll try and throw that on the trailer or try and get that down anyway. That one there actually is a small one, it's the wrong size. So I started out and I set the size, but because we'd already started, we had about 200 litres in there. I didn't change to the bigger ones, but there's also a new mod that's just come out called the General Mill. I'm pretty keen to give it a go because it actually does grapes, wheat. Ooh, what's that doing over there? Yeah, it does wheat, sorghum, oat, grape. Makes chaff. It's a byproduct of making the flour. It does a few bits and pieces, so it's about 80 grand. So if we make a bit of cash off this from the extra, if there's any excess bales, which I don't think there will be, we might try and place one of them down somewhere. Sounds interesting. I'll save the game first, and if it doesn't work, you know, we'll remove it. But could be good. I don't know if you can strap anything down on this trailer, can you? And I probably can't lift it on because it's not liftable bale mod. That's going to be poopy. Nope, not going to let me lift it. What can we do there? We'll send this down to the shop because those bale spike things were still there. I can go down there. This one's got to go back as well, so that can go there. Hopefully they don't have a big collision. And then we will put this in transport mode and head down ourselves. Come back and pick up that bale. I think that was the last one we had left there. This one does 53. I'm not sure about the other one, so we'll try and get in front of them. We'll get down there and we'll where do these ones actually have to go to? Farm supply production red. I'm not sure where that one is. Don't want to roll it either. I don't think I've ever been there before. Tag. Oh, now we're stuck behind them again. I'd love to have the that follow me thing that the PC's got, so they can just stay a certain distance away from each other and they just follow each other. You can just set a distance and that's what they do. So follow me red, sorry, follow me's over there, so we'll go there and have a look. I don't think we've ever been to that building before. Yay. We got it. Where actually is it? Before I run into anything. That's actually our building. The one that we put up there when we were doing the farm stuff. So here we are, this is our drop off. It's actually one of our buildings. Never had this happen before, so gonna be interesting. This is our land that we had. Actually, what's the... says it needs lime. Not sure why. Building there, so we'll come up here and drop it off. Don't want to drop them all off because I want to try and keep some. Unload bales. %, so reset, reload, unload, contract finished. Let's sell it if it lets us. It took it, but didn't sell it, so that means that that's probably turned into hay inside there. Yep. So now if we need to, we can come back and grab that and sell it, but unfortunately it's just the standard hay. But it's better than nothing. 24,000 litres of hay. What's that? 4 bales. 4 bales for free. No complaints here. So we'll get this back down to there. I've got this one heading up here. Oh, it's not going to let it drive because it's in reset. Now see if it'll let us do it. Come up with this one, try and grab it. If we can pick up that last bale, we'll just take it to a sell point and get rid of it. And then we'll have a look at putting that general production point in. General mill. Trying to work out what it does that the other ones don't do. It does give us free pig food and free chaff or chaff. Chaff, I don't know, chaff. Everyone calls it different. It does the grapes, so we could get rid of that, but then we don't have the milk processing. There is a dairy on the map we could use. Or we can just save up and get our own dairy too, so I'm not sure. I just like having the more legit processing plants if we can. Even if we can't do it this episode, we can do it the next one. I'd rather have a bit more money in the bank, especially if we've got to buy land, and that's going to be 160 grand or more. Because we're sort of going to want some land that we can put 2 buildings on, at least, to make it worth its while. And you don't really want to be taking land out of the contracts, otherwise, you know, when you end up losing contracts. Because the land you've had that was contracts before is now gone. Lift. Hold. Hopefully that will stay there. Go back. Up a little bit. There you go. Hopefully that won't fall out. So we'll get him to come back down there. We'll check on this other one that's a bit stuck. And then once he's back down here, we can end the contract. I do not know where that branch has come from. That's just random. We'll get back down here and pop back and see you very shortly. Welcome back. We are just heading up to our production chain. I've got a tractor that can pull a bit of weight now, so we've got the little trailer on the back to bring back full of silage or seeds. Because I just realised I accidentally had silage on selling, and we've got a full load of corn going up here. So yeah, the hay, excess hay that was in there, I've got that going into silage for now. Just we can make some cash off it that way, instead of having to bring it back down and bale it or sell it and do what we got to do. So we'll get this one sorted out. It's towing pretty well actually. This tractor's a tank compared to what we've been using. Massive upgrade, and it seems to tow this big trailer behind that little one pretty well. So we'll let these empty out. We'll try and spin around and drive through so we can load up with our seeds. Let's see, here we go. Seed. Can only take 8,000 litres out of the 11 available, but better than none. Drop that back down. So yeah, that actually towed up there rather well. We've got the hay bale down there that we have to sell, and I think that's probably going to be it for the day. Got all of our chores done. I've just got to throw some more total mix ration in for the cattle. All of our, except for the grapes, have been topped up with manure, so that's good. And now we've got like a bit of a road train B-double thing we can use to do more jobs in one go. I was thinking about selling off some of the silage, because we've got like 11 or, sorry, we have down there about 20 bales. So I might wait for tomorrow's episode to do that, just in case if there's no contracts, we'll sell that off and try and get ourselves some more land. But yeah, I don't think there's any more contracts popped in today. Or that baling one I've got to complete, but I'm just waiting for the tractor to come back with our bale, because it's got the bale forks on the front of it. So I think we'll unload. So that little farm production doesn't look out of place there, because you've got all this stuff over here anyway. There's a dairy there, so we could put our milk into that. But at the moment, because we don't own it, it would be selling only. Alright, we'll drop this off in our silo here. Empty that out. Slowly but surely, at least now we've got some seeds down here when we need them. Trailer's hooked up on the silo. Okay, got that out. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 14, yeah, I've got 20 bales there, so if need be, we can sell some off, worst case. But if we don't, we can just leave them as they are. Get that to unhitch. Wrong one. There we go. I'll leave them connected up in case you need them. Will our tractor fit through the shed? That is the big question. Yes, winning. So this is day 765 with no wheat. What a pain in the bum. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you liked what you see, maybe give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. Pop a comment down there if you want. And yeah, check the description for all of our socials. There's a link tree there, and Discord and Facebook, Twitter. No, I don't even go to Twitter, just the Twitch and Instagram. Keep safe, and thanks for watching.